stuck. Couldn't fall if I wanted to. Don't worry about what I'ma do. Step to me and I'ma make you barbecue. My recipe impeccable, we chop it up like vegetables. Handsome, successful, and obviously modest too. I'm paying homage to honest dudes, it's on a route. I'm on a roll like a jalopy with the brakes cut. I done came up, back then I had to stay up. I done came up, went through the ups and downs, but I stayed tough. Never took a shortcut and never.
Do you feel like you picked it up a lot?
Picked it up. We were probably running like close to 4 flat pace. So we weren't. I didn't feel like we were running that fast at the end.
Mm-hmm.
These last two were definitely off, but I think everything else was fairly consistent with the markers. Like 4:35. That's better than the 4:40. I thought
you were at 28 flat at the 10K.
We were at 28 flat. Maybe even sub 28 at 10K.
Well, you were 14:02 at 5K. They had you. So.
Thursday of last week is when we made.
About 10 days ago.
Yeah, 10 days ago, and it was kind of like let's try a workout. So what happened was, coach was like, all right, we're gonna do 3x3 mile. Casey wasn't there. Casey was sick. Clayton was doing 3x3 mile, and coach was like, okay, because you're hurt, like we're just gonna adjust for you. So you're gonna start out at like about 5 flat pace for the first one. The lungs are feeling good, but the legs aren't quite there yet. I don't know, what was it, a mile in? It was like 4:24 or something like that. And it was like, oh crap, like, or maybe it was 4:25. I butchered that, but then
you averaged about 4:23 on that last 3 mile segment. I think we went, yeah, I think we're okay.
Yeah. So it was enough that like the confidence was there. It's like, okay, let's see how my leg holds up the rest of the day, and if I don't like feel like I'm like hurt at the end of the day, then I'll race. In my mind, it was, if I'm gonna run this race, I'm gonna go for the record and blow up. Like Houston isn't a race that's like it's just just about going for a fast time. Like I'm gonna swing for the American record, and if I blow up or I'm like I get too cold, I'll drop out, and if I blow up, I'll just run it in as hard as I can. But this is the type of race that I don't know. You can kind of go for it. There's nothing on the line. It's not like a major where you're like, I spent 14 weeks specific for this race. At 5K, I felt pretty good, and at 7K, it was like, okay, we're about a third of the race in, and we're at like 1940 or 1930 something. And I was like, this feels pretty chill. Like, this feels really good, given we had a massive tailwind. But I was like, I can hold this for 40 minutes. I didn't want to overdo it, because last time I ran Houston, I blew up. Like, mile 12 was pretty bad. And so I was like, okay, I want to make sure that I can, like, have a good mile 12, mile 13. Like, I want to make sure I'm in that pack. So part of it was I was just wanting to be in that pack, ready for whatever moves they put in, and just stay with them until I was confident enough that, like, it was kind of like a do or die. Like, I'm going with them until I can't anymore, just because I don't want to be running into the wind on my own. I kind of had like convinced myself that it was all about time, to like just stay with the pack and like just that do or die, like just stay with the pack, let them push through the wind. And then I knew the finish came up quick, so I made a little bit of a move, and then Gobena like went, and it was like, okay. And then I like looked around, and I was like, I was like looking at my watch, because I was like, I just want to make sure, like, if anything, like, I will push if I know I can break 59, like, if I'm confident I'm going to break 59:40 something, or 47. But if I'm not confident I'm going to break that, I'm not going to push until I'm confident enough that I've got that time, like, for sure. As long as that time is checked off in my mind, then I will push. But, you know, part of the reason I decided to do the Boston Marathon was because I saw this is my fast race I'll focus on, and Boston will be the race I focus on that'll be more focused on just racing and getting experience there. But I think this was like a good, good confidence boost of, okay, I can run fast, I can run smooth, so that when the race actually, like, when I'm in a race that, you know, people are running 4:25 pace for a 3-mile stretch, I'm not going to be timid about it. I'm going to go with them. So I think it just kind of gives me more confidence for when moves are made that are like the moves that I missed in New York that I wasn't confident enough to go with. I can go with this, and I should go with this so that I can actually be in the race at the end.